class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We have Ilja Dragunov, Unbesiegbar. We have I'm at 6-star silver. We're on the mini candy store account, but he is going to be maxed out, and we're going to show you his gameplay today. He is a coach. He is a technician of the focus variety. Blue moves that deal damage will deal 40% more damage, and green gems are going to do 30% more damage. He has the Russian link, takes 40% less from purple moves. No one's ever going to use that link, but he does have the raw link, only the single gear. So let's bro and see what he can do, this mad dragon. All right, so this time around, we're going to bring in the double blue with the 1 MP gem buff power bomb. So 440% for 1 turn. That's just a 1 MP black move. And then these two moves go together. The jumping Insaguri is going to make 20 random pyro gems, modifying everything above it into green gems. And the discus punch is going to make those 20 pyro gems into blue gems. And we're going to get that 440 buff on each one of those. For our 99 MP build, we're actually going to bring in the 3 other characters from this month. So Maxine Dupree is going to add 18,000 more damage for each of these pyro gems. And the moves that generate these pyro gems are going to create 4 more. Then we're going to bring in Batista, so they're 200% damage for each one of those gems. And the blue moves are going to start with 2 more MP moves. And lastly, the Unbreakable Mae Young is going to give another 100% for the pyro gems. We're not using the green moves, so that's not going to help us out there. And then Sheamus, blue gems do 12,000 more. You can also use a percentage one, but usually at silver, this is the better call. So in terms of the plates, we're going to keep the pyro plate on here. But for this one, if you don't have a pyro plate, this is a place where you can put on, if you were able to get one, something like a ultimate heart stopper. Since we're using 2 blue moves, that's going to increase our blue gem damage by another 100%. This will do 100% for all of our gems, so it's obviously going to do a lot more damage. If you did get an Uncle Sam's plate, you can break blue and get red. You can also break green and get black. That's another Kevin Owens show. Those are all options that you can put in its stead. All right, let's bro. Let's see what we think of this one. And here we bro. So first off, we are going to increase our blue gem damage by 440% for 1 turn. Now they're doing 500 or so K. 24 random into green gems, or for pyro gems that will become green gems. Each one of these now is doing 1.2 million. And then we're going to make them into blue. So the more blue we have, the more pyros at the bottom of the board, the better it is for us. We will be able to destroy more of the board just like we did there. Awesome. And a nice cascade. We get a little bit more. And that is 27 million. So at gold, you're looking at 50 or so plus million. And he almost actually kicked out of that at silver. But yeah, so you're looking at close to 50 to 60 million is probably what you're going to get. We can run it one more time just to see. It is erratic, but with more pyro gems being placed on the board, the better chance you have of them landing near the bottom and creating a big enough cascade for you to do all the damage that you're looking for. Let's try that one more time. Because sometimes it doesn't hit and you're looking at 5 and 10 million. Because most of the pyro gems are near the top of the board, so you don't get that long cascade that you're looking for. So maybe this time it'll show that in a little bit more detail. All right, we can put these down first this time. See what difference we can make. Yeah, as you can see, we didn't get a lot of them to fall to the bottom. So this will be a much different hit. And again, it just depends on the cascade we get. So they're still doing the same, 1.21 million. Let's turn them all blue, right? These ones right here aren't going to go off at the bottom. And so as you can see, this is what I mean about the erratic behavior. Unless they actually go off, we missed a few of them. And that did 28. So that's still a 48 million hit. He's going to kick out of this one. So you get the idea of how it can be. And that's where you would get hit if you didn't if you went up against somebody who actually had their moves loaded. So this is going to be a good boss battle build for blue gems, for creating green gems, maybe for pyro gems. He also has a pyro gem move, which we're going to get into in a moment. That would also be a good boss battle pyro gem. This one destroyed a lot more of those gems, but didn't actually make another big cascade. So again, you can see it's going to hit somewhere in that 40 to 50-ish, maybe 55 or 60 if you're lucky, million. We got a bigger cascade, as you can see, on our loot gems than we did anywhere else. For me, this is too erratic, but depending on what your plate and trainer situations are, if you actually get everybody, this is a 99 MP build that unfortunately doesn't measure up to his better build. All right, let's try this without 99 MP. All right, y'all, post 99 MP, you actually would just need a line bonus since the blue moves are 6 MP. So putting on Lawler, 1 MP bonus, then you can run it this way. You can still keep in Maxine. You can also take out one of these and put in your Santa Hogan instead, if you would like to if you would like to start it that way, or if you don't have a line bonus, of course. We're going to keep the same 2 plates here on the back end, and we're just going to see what he's going to hit for without 99 MP. And again, it's a crapshoot. It just depends on where those pyro gems land and what kind of a cascade you're going to get above it. But it is what it is. Easily his second best build, but the first one's just so good. All right, we'll put these on the board, hoping that they hit out at the bottom. And we got a bunch at the bottom. Good. So this is actually going to make 4 rows blow up all the way up, and that's good. Let's hit our blue move. And then here we go. And blow up, blow up. Pretty decent cascade. Few more on the back end, and that does 19 million. So you're looking at 38, 40 million easily kicks out of this one. So you can see just it is erratic. It can be good, but it has its weak points. All right, let's go see what else we can do. All right, we're back with another 99 MP build, but this time, I know we're going to try this a lot of different ways because I want to make sure that we cover all of our bases. We're going to put back in the best build that we saw before, but we are going to take out the drip for those non-drip users, but we're going to put in a Sheik plate because of how much damage his green moves do, and we can get this off several times with 200% right here. I would stick with the gem damage because that's where his primary amount of damage is. But if you have takedown 2s and you want to add more damage that way, you can. It can be a very spicy finisher for you. So we're just going to put in a Sheik plate. We're going to see how hard this hits with the 99, without the 99, and see what y'all think about that. So let's bro. So first off, we're going to put this down on the board. That's 1.2 million. We're going to increase our black gem damage, or black MP. That's 300k. So now we're up to 1.5 million. This hits 1.6. So we're up to 3 million damage so far. We've hit a green move twice. And now our finisher is going to be 7 million and 7 million. So that's 14 plus the 3 we've already done. So we're going to add 17 million onto the final product here. Wow. We made all of those with Mosh and with Sherry. So 17 million plus all the damage we are going to do here. And that's a nice cascade to hit. And so we did 62 million right there. So that's 62 million. You're looking at 120 million plus the 17. So that's anywhere in the 125 to 140 million without a drip plate. So while the drip plate might be the best, as we just saw, or if I'm spoiling this and this is in the wrong order, as we are about to see, this is still amazingly powerful. Wow. All right, let's check out a different way to run this. So we're going to run this back with a Sheik plate, and we're going to do it with double MP, so black MP, green MP, and a line bonus, and see how hard we can hit. This is, again, post 99. Don't have a drip plate. You do have a Sheik plate. You do have a pyro plate. Let's just see how hard this is going to hit. and the reason I've kept the pyro plate in, I guess I didn't mention this earlier, is because it's on the prize wall this month. So everybody actually has a chance to go after it and get it if you don't already have one. And since every character this month is something to do with pyro gems, it is something that I would recommend to try to do in your life, is to get that one. All right, so 1.2 million. We're going to hit this. That's going to get us to 1.5. This is going to take us to 3 million. And now we got, again, the 14 million finisher. We're going to make 13 of them at strength 11 instead of strength 17 with Mosh on our radar. Pretty nice cascade. So that did 35-ish million. So that 35 million doubles to 70 plus the 17 million. So you're still looking at 80 to 85 million-ish at 6-star gold on that finisher. So still really powerful. Don't need a drip plate at all post 99 MP. He's someone that is quick and easy to deal with. Wow, that is good. All right, let's try this in another fashion with different trainers. All right, this time I was mistaken. I thought we put Mosh on. We didn't. We just did it with double MP trainers. This time we'll put Mosh on. We'll just hit it once through and see what kind of damage we can do with the shake plate without having to worry about trying to get the green moves to go off 2 times. So it might be a case where you're going to need them to go off 2 times. It just depends on the damage that we're going to get. So let's try it that way. Here we bro. All right, so we would have to hit the black move first to get both of our green moves ready to go. So this is going to do 1.2 million. And then we are going to do 5.6 and 5.6. So that's 11.2. So we're going to be doing about 12.5 or so million just in finisher damage. So that's the difference between them. We put a lot more multiplies on the board. So we got 12.5 plus big cascade. That does 38 million. So that 38 times 2. So we're looking at 76. We're still looking at over 80 million or so with just 1 MP trainer and putting Mosh out there. So that's still an amazing hit for someone at 6-star gold. Dang. All right, let's see what else we can do with the Mad Dragon. So for this next moveset, we are going to put in the H-Bomb. We are going to deal 1.3 million damage, make 13 random gems into multiplies of strength 10, which is pretty beefy. And then the finisher, again, another 1.3 million damage. Choose a 7x1 to swap into black gems. We're going to do the deadlift German suplex. We're going to make the bottom rows into pyro greens. And lastly, the bicycle kick is going to increase our green gem damage by 10. This is going to be a 99 MP build, and then I can show it without the 99 MP feud build afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to maximize those multiply gems, but you can also maximize green gem damage. Bret Hart does 35%, but let's put all multiply gem trainers in here. Let's try to get our maximum on it. And for this one, we're going to go with the whaliest one that we can do, which is a drip plate and the Piper plate. So the black move is going to give us 7 multiplies of 7 on the board. Piper plate is going to give us 100% more gem damage each time we make 4 or more. We don't get the yellow gem damage unless there's a cascade. So that could also work. So let's take it out on the road. Let's bro. And loading up. Here we go. So there's Ilja. So with plus 99 MP, you are actually going to put these pyro gems down first. I love that he has quick animations too. So there goes on the bottom row. We're going to hit this black move to set off the drip plate. Awesome. It fills up our pyros again. So we're going to hit this again to get the Piper plate to go off a second time. And then we're going to hit our finisher. So our finisher is going to do 4 million and then another 4 million. So that's an 8 million finisher with the Fury 2s and the 200% gem damage or 200% move damage. These are now times 17. The second part of this, blows up the bottom of the board. So we've already done 10 million just from our moves already, and that did 65 more million without a cascade. We didn't even get a good cascade. That's 65 at 6-star silver. So that's easily 130-ish million at 6-star gold. That is Mad Dragon intensity. Wow. All right, let's check this out another way. All right, so this time we'll put Sherry in. We're going to put just one black MP trainer on. And so what you would do now is you would just hit the 3 moves, 1, 2, 3, and just hope for the best at that point. You wouldn't actually get to put the pyros out twice to proc the Piper plate twice, but you try to do as much damage as quickly as possible. So you would hit the black move first. So that's 500k right there. We're going to do this on the bottom row. Unfortunately, one of our multiplies got on the bottom row, which is the disadvantage of doing it this way. And then we're going to make 13 into strength of 15. We're still going to do roughly about 10 million in just move damage alone. I love that. Love that finisher. All right, on the bottom row. So we've taken off 10 mil. Blow up the board. Pretty decent cascade. And that still did 46 million. So even it actually did more damage. So that would be doing 92 plus the 10. So that's still 100 million. So you actually don't need to run double MP with this is what it looks like. You can just run black MP, and with those 2 plates, that's going to smack. Awesome. So there's 4 movesets, all of them doing roughly 100 to 170 something million. All right, let's go check out a different one right now. All right, so let's run that one more time, but this time without any MP trainers here, just to show you what it would look like post 99 MP. So what you would need then is you would need a 5 MP. So you can run this double MP, right? So you can run green and black, so woods and steel. And with a line bonus of 1, this would be ready to go. Both of these on turn 1, and you can run it the same way. Alternatively, you can run this with 4 MP black, and you can put multiply damage, multiply boost on there with Sherry, and then you would hit this turn 1, the black move, then both greens, and end the match. But we'll check out both ways and see which way we like better. Still with the drip, still with the pyro. Let's bro. And all right, so this will be ready to go turn 1. We're going to put that on the bottom row. This is with the double MP trainers again. This will fill up our finisher and our pyro move again. We're going to hit it one more time. And now we're only going to make 13. They're going to be strength 11. So this is obviously going to be a lot less powerful, but that's still a 10 million finisher overall. Break the bottom row. So 10 million plus whatever we do here with a decent cascade. So that was 42 million. So that would be 80 plus million and the finisher. So you're looking somewhere between 85 and 95 million. Those 4 clicks pretty much, and that's about it. So still very powerful after the 99 MP. That'll take most people that you're looking to destroy with the Mad Dragon. All right, let's try this one other way. All right, we're going to run this back. Shout out Goldie. And the only thing we're going to change is we're going to put in Mosh as a trainer instead of Matt Hardy, since everybody has Mosh. And that's going to give us +1 multi-strength and 5 more multiply gems. So we're going to make 18 multis instead of 13. And that's also going to make a big deal. So as you can see, we're going to, with our finisher, we're going to make 18 random into multiplies of 16 instead of 13 of them at multiply 17. So it will obviously do more damage this way. So this might be the better way to run it. Fill it back up again. And we're also going to get these 7 multiply gems on the board. We're going to make the bottom row again. And then last but not least, we're going to hit so we're going to do about 10 million damage just from our moves in general, based on how that works with the 4 million and the other 4 million. all those 16. There's a lot of multiply gems on the board there. Blow up the board, all green. Yummy. And that did 75 million just in gem damage. So that right there is 150 million at gold with the 99 MP. Wow. All right, let's you gotta love this bad dragon. All right, let's check this out a different way. All right, this time instead of Sherry, we decided to run it again. This way. Same thing, but this time we put Mosh instead of Sherry, just black MP trainer, just the singular, just to see if more is better. And it usually tends to be, so why don't we just try it that way? All right. Kick. We still got one of them on the bottom row there. And then we're going to hit that move right there to put down the pyros. And then we will make the finisher. 18 of them times 12. Blow up the bottom row. And 45 million. So if Mosh, Sherry, doesn't matter. You're still going to do roughly the same 9,500 million or so. Always worth testing these sorts of things out. All right, let's change the plates around for those that don't have drip plates, of course. Or if this came after we tried this, then you can see that the order I make videos is random. Here we go. So a couple of moves that we're not going to be showing in this preview are two things that I don't think help as much. You can make him into a super sub build, but you get to choose. It's only 7 gems. They do turn into multiples of 9 afterwards. So if you did need a sub type of build, you could use this. It does create green submission gems, so you could reload the sub over and over again, and you can buff it if you want to. It's not my preferred style of gameplay, which is why I tend not to show subs unless you absolutely need to show subs. But you could do a sub with an all hearts plate, and that would boost your gem damage. And then you could do the other 2 green moves. That is also possible. So you could do a triple green type of move set. It's just not going to hit as hard as the other one that we had previously seen. And the other one is the Torpedo Moscow. This is the bonus damage for every pyro gem. This is even if you put 24 of them out there, you're able to buff this up to 1 million. It'll do 24 million each time you hit it. If you get it up to 2 million, it'll do 48 million, but I don't think there's going to be enough pyro gem damage people to get it up to there. The best we can do is 1, 2, 3. You're probably going to get up to a little over 1 million for each one. This is a boss battle build if you wanted to put this in with the other 2 blue moves during a boss battle. So that way you can make blue, you can blow up green if there's a green shield, and then you can use the pyro gem damage. So those are the 2 that I'm not going to show, but I'm pretty sure you could run a triple green effectively with an all hearts plate if you didn't have a Piper plate per se, and still do a bunch of damage that way. But I think the ones that we're going to show you here, they're going to be the better ones to go after. So let's go check those out.